guys, in today's video I want to talk about Studio One version 4 and I want to show you a few things that I like and a few things that I dislike. A short background story. I've been a user of Studio One since version 1. I had the artist version. I've upgraded 2012 I think producer version when the second version was released. Then I've upgraded to the professional version 3 came out. So I've been a user since its release. My favorite DAW, I'm a big fan. Nowadays most work that I do is mixing and mastering. In Studio One version 4 we don't have that many enhancements for mixers and mastering engineers. The focus of the fourth version is for producers and beat makers, composers. I'm a bit disappointed, but I think that they had a gap that they just filled, and I think with next updates they will bring something new for mixing engineers. Let's see what's new. Chords, I don't want to talk about it because this was like the major feature. For me it's not that important, but for producers and beat makers I think this is a nice one. What else? Sample 1 XT now. It's a sampler, you can do a lot of nice things with it. Impact XT, this is like a beat machine. Now it has like 8 banks, so that's a lot of sounds, a lot of new features. A drum editor, they've added pattern for drum machines. Let's move to Studio One and I will show you some of my favorite features and what I dislike about version 4. So the first thing you notice is that the interface looks very different. Now you can invert the colors, you can make it lighter, options, appearance, and change the luminance, and you can make it white or dark. I wanted to enjoy the light skin, but for me this doesn't work, and I will show you why. For example, the on and off buttons for plugins, they're blue, and when bypassed they're gray. That's not a big difference, especially when I'm at a distance from my monitor. I just cannot see the difference when the plugin is on or off. It's just a strange color. It doesn't work for me. With a high contrast, it's obvious that you cannot see inserts just when you hover the mouse above that. I don't see the point of doing this. Again, they're gray, so it's gray on white. It's pretty strange. So this is my problem with the visuals in Studio One version 4, just with the light version. The dark version is looking pretty nice. I really enjoy it, and you have a lot of control over the colors and how Studio One looks. So you can see here the difference when I bypass and enable a plugin. Improvements over the mixer, the mute solo on a single box. It looks pretty good, so I have no complaints about it. Another complaint about the colors is when you select a track that's a light color, you just cannot see the numbers. In general, the big picture, Studio One version 4 looks much better for me than Studio One version 3. That's an upgrade. Things that I enjoy as a mixing engineer with version 4. Track notes, that's a major feature for me. I work a lot with drafts. I mix a track, I send it to the client send me the feedback. I can just copy and paste the feedback in the channel. Let's say for the hook he wants more reverb, and I will have that on the actual mixer, easy to see. When I'm done making the change, I can remove it and I can add more notes. Same thing I can do here in the arranger view, show track notes. You can write anything you want and you can see it. I like to see the track notes in the console view. Another nice feature is that you can hide the outputs and the input. It looks much cleaner. For me, one of the biggest feature is that you can now import song data. Let me explain what that means. Song data is like a template. You can bring things like sends, tracks with all the plugins and all the settings from other songs. For me, that's amazing. I usually work with the same artists on a track now, on a track next month, and they have a certain sound. My template is a general template. It's not something specific for each artist. But now I can import song data. If I mix a track and I want the same sound for the next track, I can import song data. So this is how it looks. You can choose a previous mix and you can import all the tracks, the reverbs, the delays. That's what I like to import. You just select what tracks you want to import. You can bring the inserts, the sends, just hit OK and bam. I've just imported the same sends as a previous track, the same reverbs, the same processing. That's amazing for me. Now you can import AF files, so that means that people that are working in Pro Tools, Logic can import their session into Studio One. It's a nice feature because I have clients that work in a different DAW than me, and now they don't have to send me the stems, they can send me the AF file, so that's pretty nice. Studio One is a work in progress. The next versions like 0.1, 0.2 will bring a lot of nice things, and if you want me to talk about the features for producers, the chord track, the patterns, and just let me know in a comment and I will do that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, hit that notification button, drop a like, leave a comment with suggestions, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, join our Facebook group, it's called Mix Talk. See you guys next time.